Hey everyone, namaste. Welcome to today's one of the most amazing workshops. Today, my intent is like how to make unreasonable progress, how I can help you to save like 10 years of your life and how to achieve whatever success, what one will take like 10 years in the next 1 year. I'm super excited to share with you some of the most incredible things. Let me quickly walk you through it. The number one, how to make unreasonable progress. And that is what we are all here today, leveraging video sales letter, AI ecosystem, and how to add an extra 1 CR or like $100,000 without burnout and stress. The most important, without burnout and stress. See, one can make lot of money with like lot of hard work, but whatever I'll be sharing with you is like smart work, and it's all about like being smart. And good morning, good evening, wherever you are watching from. Thank you for taking your super valuable time, and I will share you in next few minutes. Whatever you are going to learn will add great value to you in your life. Your presence today reflects your commitment to your future success. Let us make it count because time is the most valuable asset. And like you are learning, I truly appreciate joining to this workshop. And this workshop, as I told you, it will save you like 10 years of your time and a guided roadmap how you can achieve like 10 years success in the next 1 year. Pay super close attention, like remove all the distractions out there, right? And that's one of the most important things. And how to get the best out of like today's workshop is make sure that like you grab your notebook and pen, right? Your future self will thank you. And it's also told in psychology like the people who write down or like take notes tend to remember more. And be 100% present, being both physically and mentally. Eliminate all the distractions, focus, right? It's the most important thing. Participate actively, um, ask questions, share your thoughts, and then you can also tell your top takeaways, and then you will also get an opportunity to book a call with us and finish what you started, right? The most valuable takeaways is in the final moments, right? And that's one of the key to success. And acknowledge your intent. You choose to prioritize learning and growth. This takes courage and strong sense of purpose. And without any further delay, let us get started. See, today, whatever I'll be sharing is a guide for high achievers, the art of fulfillment, right? The path to joy, right? Are you guys all excited? Because it's all about how to achieve like unreasonable progress by helping lot of people. Mission larger than yourself. Only when you have a bigger mission, you can empower more people, right? And it's all about being connected and real world impact, being emotionally connected by for the people, by the people, and to the people. And that is what exactly I will be telling you. If you just see, trust, it takes years to build trust, and it takes just seconds to break it. And if you just see the competitive advantage, trust lowers friction. People prefer low risk partners over high talent partners, because end of the day, it is all about if you can trust someone to work with, you are going to work with them no matter what. If you don't trust them, even if they can be the most intelligent person in the world, still like you will not trust them. And it's all about showing up consistently, and that is how one can make unreasonable progress. Now if you just see what Naveen Jain has to tell. If you see, Naveen Jain is one of the internet billionaires. He tells who has built a $40 billion company. That's approximately, if you just see, it is approximately 3 lakh crores. And I want to thank Akshay for spreading real knowledge. It's like individuals like Akshay who is making difference in the lives of many. I'm amazed by your persistence and thankful for being yourself, for humbleness and persistence. That is what he tells. And you're learning from absolutely the best, the wisdom, whatever I have gained, meetings of the most incredible people. This was my photo when Naveen Jain had invited me to Seattle, right, which is in America, where left side was Jeff Bezos' house, right side was Bill Gates' house, in center was like Naveen Jain. That's where he stayed. And see, let me ask you something honestly. If hard work alone creates success, most people would already be rich, healthy, and free, but they aren't. Do you all agree with it? Tell me yes, right? Or like write down yes. Because if you just see construction workers work way more harder, if you just see from morning 9 o'clock to like 5 6 o'clock, whereas an architect comes and he just gives a plan and he still makes 10x more impact, right? It's all about like working smarter. Now it does not matter where you are from, right? And I'll show you exactly how you will be able to go about. Now whether you are making uh, like $3,000 a month or like 2 lakhs per month. Now you want to reach to like 10 lakhs, $10,000, eventually reach like 1 CR, $100,000. I'll be sharing with you exactly like the roadmap wherever you are right now and how you can reach your goal. Now, the most important thing is the first step is like I want you to write down your goal right now. Put it in the chat or like write down in your book, right? What is the goal like you want to achieve this year 2026? See, because doing the work, do it anyways. There is always like two types of people. The first one is like they have a dream. I want to make like 1 crore. I want to make $100,000. But the thing is, it is just what I can tell. Like it is just like an I want. Want is more like a dream. I want to buy this suit. I want to buy a BMW. I want to go there. But absolute need is like you are hungry. You haunt automatically. The key to reframe your goals. Now, uh, eating a breakfast, lunch, dinner, it's like absolutely mandatory. You all agree with it, right? It's a need. Now you have to make sure that you give enough reasons. Write down 10 reasons, right? I will just give you like few minutes. Write down now itself in your book or like in the chat 10 reasons why you have to reach your goal, right? Only when you give enough reasons why you want to reach your goal, that's when you'll make unreasonable progress, right? Because ultimately, your life, you are the most important person. Now, if you ask me why should I make more than 1 crore, or like why should I empower more people? Because I want to donate 10% to like charity, to the spiritual causes. I want to travel the world. I want to empower more people. I want to give better life to my family. I want to buy a car. I want to buy a house, like a 4 BHK duplex apartment in Bangalore, North Bangalore, with like the sky view, right? Like above 30th floor in the most reputed builders in Bangalore, and surround myself in the right community. And I want to interview some of the most incredible people in the world. And I want to give the best healthcare possible to my parents, to my sister, to my future life partner. Ultimately, do you all agree or not? Today, even your life partner, money, vitamin M is the most important thing, right? Even when, as a Gen Z, right? Many of you are like Gen Zs who are watching. Uh, People look for how much money do you make, what assets you have, right? After that comes your character, all those things. Do you agree with it, right? And that's why having a goal and making money is one of the most important thing. Once you have written, awesome. Now see, this workshop is exclusive for like coaches, consultants, doctors, experts, clinic owners, matter experts, service providers, anyone who is making more than 24 lakhs per annum. That's like $26,000. And this is not for like complete beginners, and this is not a get rich quick scheme, whatever I'll be sharing. And this is not for like that hustle addicts, and this is not for people chasing hacks, workshop after workshop, or like webinar after webinar, and masterclass after masterclass. This is absolute like science have broke down, because achieving a goal has an art and science. I'll be sharing with you absolutely the greatest thing. See, the reality, you already have worked hard, you already know your craft, yet growth feels slow, stressful, and unpredictable. It's not a motivational problem, it is like the leverage problem. Because the number one reason why most people are not able to grow is they don't have a proper leverage, right? Do you all agree or not? Tell me yes if you agree with that. Because when you cannot leverage, you will not be able to grow. When you have a leverage, like you will be able to grow. I want you to note down the word leverage. See, let me ask you something. Have you tried content creation on your own? Have you done webinars? Have you posted content on social media? Have you said yes to every DM strategy? Right? Tell me yes in the chat. Even after doing so much of effort, so many things, barely we are getting clients or like making money, right? How many of you feel that? Tell me yes. See, if you see in the whole world, only like 1%, like 3% people get like massive success. 97% people are not able to still reach to the top because they are not able to utilize the word leverage, right? And implementing fast. If you see, many of the people in the world do like funnel hacking, offer hacking, having low ticket offers. Deep down, they don't know what isn't working, right? And they fall into this like loop, repeatable process. And that is why they are like stuck there since a very, very long time. Now, if you see, because what actually want is not hustle, what you need is like consistency. When you are consistent, that's when like huge progress can be made. And imagine if you were to attract 7, 10 high paying clients every single month without posting lot of content, without focusing on low ticket offers, free trials, endless sales calls, and talking to like freebie seekers, because internet is filled with like lot of people who just want free advice. Do you all agree or not, right? Who wants free things, free demos. But there is almost no way you can convert them as a paid client with you. And that's the big problem. If you agree with it, tell me yes. Now, how we have to go about is like creating a system and leveraging it. See, the real problem is not intelligence. The problem is not effort. The problem is not most people are not using leverage. They are trading time for money, energy for outcome, presence of progress. See, the moment they stop working, everything stops. This is not a business, it's a fragile system. As soon as someone imagine they're going to a job, as soon as they stop this month, from next month they are not going to earn any money. Whereas when you create a systems and when you leverage, even while you're traveling, even while you're not working, still like you will be making money and doing a huge impact. The question what you need to ask yourself is, how do I create maximum output with like very minimal input? Small inputs create large disproportionate output. That is called like leverage, right? Like a asymmetric output instead of like working very, very harder. And that is how like if you see all top companies, all million dollar, billion dollar companies, they all have grown to such a big unreasonable progress is because they have leveraged. Now, you may be wondering like who am I, what do I do, and how can I even help you, right? Why me? See, let me share with you. I am like a resilience connection king. And as you all know, I'm Akshay Rajsheakaran. I currently live in Bengaluru, the Silicon Valley of India. I am the AI ecosystem partner and the founder and CEO of Real Knowledge Club. I have given talks at like Reva University, Jain University, more than 5 plus news channels. I was featured on like Your Story with like Shraddha Sharma. And if you just see, I've helped like hundreds of clients grow their business online since 2019. I've attended over 150 plus global events. I've interviewed 300 plus thought leaders from top marketers, from Forbes entrepreneurs, consultants, creators, millionaires, billionaires, top doctors, longevity experts, AI experts, SaaS experts, you name it. I'm also being mentored one on one from billionaires like Naveen Jain and Shiva Shankaran sir. I worked with some of the most incredible people whom I dreamt, right? Like Anik Singhal, Law Payne, Parthiv Shah, Shrikant Armanitaya, and these are like some of the mentors, some of the global leaders in the country and in the world. And I've also done internship with like top leaders like Rahul Bhatnagar, Saurabh Bhatnagar, whom some of you would be knowing. And I had exposure to study in the best school, college like Kendra Vidyalaya, which is also called Central School. Did my engineering, some of you would be aware about it, like Reva University as a computer science engineer. Then I went to like US. Then I returned back, studied at Singularity University, one of the world's biggest university, where in fact people like Elon Musk come and talk and like you talks in that event. And if you just see, Shraddha Sharma tells, Akshay has lot of energy. I really admire what he's doing, asking all questions, reach out to him, right? The founder of Your Story. And if you see Anik Singhal tells, Akshay brought lot of listeners from the live show, right? And he's a rock star. And if you see Vijan Lakiani, one of the most incredible entrepreneurs uh, in the world, like Mind Valley founder, he tells, listen to Akshay. And Dan Henry, one of the OG marketers in the world, he tells Akshay is genius. And Parthiv tells Akshay is building the next MIT or like Harvard in India. And Nick Cosman, I can go on and on and on. Now, if you just see, I have been consistent learning from the best people so that I can make unreasonable progress and help you out. If you see, since 2017, from the time I was in engineering days, I used to go to like lot of events. If you just see, here are the photos. If you see, I had met our honorable chancellor sir like of Reva University multiple times. This was me during the college giving entrepreneurship talks, various events. This was the HOD of our department. I was invited to give like talks for the lamp lighting, so many events and everything. And I have attended so many events from the top marketers to the top AI experts, from Vaibhav Sasanti to like incredible people I have met across India. And then I've been to like IIM Bangalore, learning investing. See, before I preach, before I tell why others have to invest in themselves, I myself have invested more than 20 lakhs on my own learning from greats of the greatest people in the world, from America, Dubai to India. Here is Sam Owens, here is Russell Brunson's training program, and I've been investing because I truly believe self investment is the best investment in the world. Do you all agree or not? Some of them tell stock market, real estate is great, but if you see 20%, 30%, 50% growth, right, per year. If you see like investing in yourself, if you invest in yourself in the right things, in you, right, because you are the most important people, it can give you like 10x return, 100x return as well, right? That's why I truly believe going to the right places, going to the right events can help you out. Not just that, I've added tremendous amount of value, right? Unreasonable progress. As I told you, I've got consultation worth 4.5 crores, which is like $500,000 by interviewing 300 global thought leaders. Now you can just imagine, right? Some of them charge like $500, $1,000, $10,000, and some of the billionaires' time value is valued 1 crore as well. Do you all agree or not? Tell me yes if you agree with it. I got to have a conversation with them, right? 30 minutes to like 1 hour, some of them even like 2 hours on a one-to-one level. I got the best advice. I've been doing like virtual summits since 2021, right? Probably I'm some of the few people in the country who has added so much of free value for the world, right? On Facebook, on YouTube. And this was the first summit after COVID. I could not go to like outside like much events. That's when I thought I'm getting bored. I have to do something big. That's when I did the coaches summit, some of the most incredible coaches. And then this was the second summit, and where I got to interview like people like Anik Singhal, Naveen Jain, Neil Patel, some of the best, right? and some of the most incredible people like you must be seeing. And then third, I felt to make unreasonable progress, health is the ultimate wealth. It's not just the money, right? That's when I went on to even interview people like Brain Johnson, to his son, to like Peter Diamandis. Peter Diamandis is an engineer, pilot, as well as like doctor. Isn't it crazy? Type crazy in the chat, right? Someone who has 3 degrees. I'm some of the only few people in the country to have conversation with him. He, in fact, Peter Diamandis interviewed like Elon Musk, I believe, like in this year, like last week. Now, it's all about having connections, learning from the best because they have the wisdom. And that's what I truly believe in sharing. And after doing like podcast, I got opportunity to work with Anik Singhal. We were hosting an event in Neela Palace at like Chennai. I got opportunity to do introduction about Anik in front of more than 50 plus top creators, entrepreneurs in Delhi. Then I got opportunity to even work with people like Lopin, right? People like Lopin, these guys make $1 million a day, right? That's like 8.9 crores. It was one of the most amazing experience, and each of these award represent over $1 million. Then I got opportunity. I was one of the global HR community's youngest influencer, and I can go on and on and on. Now, see, now I will tell you the most important thing is never be afraid to fail. Fall in love with yourself. Someone tells I have to love the partner, I have to love my children, I have to love my friends. But ultimately, you are the person who is going to stay with you from the time of birth to death. Do you all agree or not? Right? When you don't love yourself, how will others love you? Right? You have to be enthusiastic. You should be insanely curious about what you do. And now I'll share with you in the next few minutes the kind of people whom I've helped and how this system can actually help you to make a huge impact and make a world a better place to live. See, I've helped my clients to make over $1 million and more. In fact, you can just go to like YouTube and just type Real Knowledge Club, Bob Doris. Like you will be able to see this podcast interview where Bob was telling how I was able to add value to him in terms of like getting clients, how to go about. Now, see, one of the secret mantras which I will tell you is like you can note it down. What I learned from Aircel, you all agree or not, right? Before Geo coming, Aircel was one of the most incredible internet, right? In India, 14 rupees pack I used to recharge for 3 days, right? 11 rupees or 20 rupees, something like that it was. I got opportunity to meet him, having like we spent an evening. I got and sir was telling me, I was telling sir, what should I focus on? He told focus on AI, right? And that is what I'm focusing right now and helping you guys. And now see, success is very simple. It is a skill set, right? Plus luck. And if you want to achieve like greater success, right? Like if you want to achieve even bigger things, skill plus ton of luck, right? Because when your timing is right, when you adopt to the things, when you take the risk, you will definitely succeed. You can note it down. And if you just see, people all the way from since 2019 who have connected with me. This is what Venkatramu has to tell, who has worked 2 decades in companies like Qualcomm, AMD, Nvidia, one of the world's largest chipset company, and these are guys who are making more than a crore, right? Even they also got an opportunity to learn from me, and now they are getting more clarity about how to go about and win in life. And here is a doctor, Nikita. She was telling she got like a lot of clarity, and Naveen, he tells her, um, he's a Akshay is a good mentor. He played a prominent role in transforming my life in terms of spirituality to wide range of ideas from longevity, artificial intelligence. Personally watched many of his podcast, AI, and like very positive approach. Right, I can go on and on and on. Right, like I have hundreds of testimonials, case studies, but I want to keep it like short. right? And here is the NIT president, NIT Kurukshetra, one of the top 1% engineering colleges in India. This is what the president has to tell the student leader, gratitude, learning, and so on. Now, let me tell you, right? The one more system that speaks louder than like promises. See, success doesn't come from just more information, more tactics, more hustle. It comes from like that clear thinking, the right leverage, simple systems that can help you build something great, something very meaningful. And that is how like greater success can be built. And it's all about one is leverage and creating that unfair advantage. See, study systems, not trends. Learn from the best people in the world, global founders, doctors, investors, teachers, marketers. See what scales calmly, not burnout. One insightful that changed my life completely is hard work is not the key to success, it is the smart work. You can also note it down, and systems can help you scale. See, hard work alone uh, cannot create success. Most people think hard work is key to success. It's all about if you want to be rich, healthy, and free, you have to learn how to work smart. The problem is not about intelligence, talent, and like discipline. The problem is working without leverage, right? Having that leverage and gratitude and is also very important. Do you all agree or not, right? Uh, because in today's world, very less people have gratitude, grateful for the things what they have. They are always in the comparison. Comparison is like a thief of your joy, and that's why focusing on the impact is very important. And most people trade for time for money, energy for outcome, presence for progress, and when they stop, income stops. See, that is not a business. It's all about like impact. If you have to create more impact, you need a fragile system. I got an opportunity to learn from Charlie Munger, one of the world's greatest decision maker. He was 99 years old, Warren Buffett's business partner. In his book Almanac, right? This book itself cost more than 6,000 rupees. And I got an opportunity to learn. And he tells one of the most important thing is always inward. If you ask your question, how to reach to like 1 crore, how to make $100,000, you will have infinite answers. Do you all agree or not? Now, how to invert is what mistake if I do, I will not reach 1 crore goal. Right now, to understand that, let me share with you the three biggest mistakes what most people do. Number one, do not chase for empty views. Views from people who are not your buyers are like useless. Entertainment is equal to not conversion. If you are a business owner, so stop trying to go viral, stop pleasing everyone, start focusing on one specific market. Now imagine when you have a painkiller, focus on the people who have the pain. And VSL is not a content for likes, VSL is for the decision maker tool for buyers to buy your product and services. Second thing, do not wait for perfection. Most people fall into this fallacy of perfect pick, right? They plan their year with the affirmations to the planning to the diary, rewrite scripts, delay execution. Reality, you learn only by moving, not by thinking. Just like IKEA furniture, you understand the direction when assembling, not before, right? You just have to think one step at a time, right? And just focusing on it. Start now, fail forward, fail fast, refine that action, and like that's how like you will be able to go to the next step. And there is no rocket science, right? Everyone have to do like mistakes, fail forward, fail fast. Third, do not undercharge. Do you all agree or not? Many business owners, we all charge, undercharge. We don't value ourselves. See, imagine you are getting an iPhone which costs 1.5 lakhs for 5,000, which is $100. Will you buy that? Right? Tell me in the chat. Will you buy an iPhone for like $100? Probably not, right? Because you'll think, is it like some fake phone, or is there some accident or like some problem with it, right? When you try to undercharge yourself, people will see that you are not so much worth it, because quality comes at a price, and it deserves like premium pricing, premium packaging. Cheap pricing attracts cheap committed people. Serious buyers want premium, and that is how they also value, right? And that's the psychology if you just see in the whole world. Now, these are the three most important things. And then, if you see recently, Tony Robbins, Alex Armozy interviewed like Tony Robbins, one of the biggest goats, right? Greatest of all times. He tells success without fulfillment is ultimate failure, right? You have to be fulfilled. And most founders are financially progressing, emotionally getting drained. See, I don't want you to only win in terms of money. I want you to feel the joy, wake up early in the morning and doing the things what you really love to do a bigger impact to the world. And that is what, it's the most important thing. And if you see like push motivation and changing your vocabulary is the most important thing. If you see like most people speak in this way, right? I must do it, right? I should do it, I have to do it. They speak in lot in like ifs and buts, right? When I become free, I will start working. But tomorrow is holiday, like Republic Day, Independence Day. Tomorrow is Diwali, right? I will do after that. I will do after Blue Moon Day, right? It's all like excuse. There is only like two things, either push motivation or like pull motivation. What do I mean by pull? Which Tony and Alex also agree. Push motivation, burnout, right? It's like you are compelling someone. Like you guys must remember, right? In the college days, for the attendance sake, many people used to go to college. Do you all agree or not? Tell me yes, right? That's a push motivation. You are not going there to study, to implement. Somebody is pushing you, you are going. Whereas what I believe is like pull motivation. This matters to me. I have to create content. I have to use AI. I have to leverage, because all the millionaires and billionaires have leverage. This is bigger than me. I want to help. I want to feed hundreds and thousands of people this year, right? This is what like the pull motivation is all about. Now, if you just see what exactly it mean, it is all about willpower. Do you all agree or not? Our willpower is a finite resource, right? Push is all about rooted in duty and obligation, right? Filled with pain, anger, and you need to prove. Feels like heavy lifting. I have to do it, right? Which also results in like burnout, empathetic, and all these things. Whereas a pull is all about rooted with opportunity and calling. I'm excited to do it. I'm fueled with excitement. I want to serve the people. I think it is a spiritual cause. I am here. I am put out on this earth to empower people, transform people, feel like you're drawn forward, right? With infinite amount of energy. That is what is like the pull motivation. Comment down below. You are having the push motivation or pull motivation, so that I know you, right? Let me know in the chat. Awesome. That is like pull, right? And if your business needs discipline to survive, burnout is guaranteed. See, it's all about focusing on the systems, because systems is what will actually scale. And if you see the engine to freedom, active business, right? You operate, there is no like time freedom, money freedom, travel freedom. Do you all agree or not, right? You are restricted to like 9 to 5, you are boxed into a cage, and like you are boxed with your income, and EMIs will pile up. And no matter how much money you make, even if you make 2 lakhs per month in a job, you have like a house EMI, car EMI, marriage EMI, and like TV, fridge, or like whatever EMIs it is. After all EMIs goes, there is no joy. Whereas if you invest in your passive investment, investing in yourself, because using the active business to fund the passive mission, investment covers your lifestyle. You never have to work hard. It's all about working smart. You are you aren't stressed, you are managing, you are creating bigger things, and you are not uh, consumer, right? You are like the people who is a producer. You always remember, producers will always make more money than consumers. Do you all agree or not? Right? People who go to a movie, right, are they don't make money, whereas producers make. Always become a producer instead of consumer. In India, if you see like the right economy, many of the people are like consuming endless amount of content. I don't want you to be one of them. See, we don't fix by working hard, we fix by leveraging the system. Now, what is the framework which I use in order to grow and which I'll recommend you is IDEAL, IDEL, initiation, delegation, elimination, automation, liberation. We don't need the tactics, we start with the first principles. Ideal, right? And if you just see, initiation is like stop reacting to trends, take full responsibility for your growth, or no blaming the market, algorithm, or economy, right? Because once you initiate is when you start making bigger progress. And second is delegate. Everything that doesn't need your unique thinking must leave you. If you're doing everything, you are like the bottleneck. As a business owner, you have to do the things what you're best at. Outsource rest to experts. Do you all agree or not, right? Richard Branson has, I believe, like 300, 500 different businesses, right? He was able to get there like Mukesh Ambani, Dhirubhai Ambani, because they have huge teams, right? They didn't try to figure out everything on their own because time is very limited. Third, eliminate all the noise, vanity metrics, random action, being just busy without doing more progress, right? Focusing on asymmetric output, leveraging things is the most important thing. Fourth, automate what gets systemized with the help of using AI, with the using of technology like media, like YouTube. Humans think, systems repeat, right? Because once you create content, once you create a video, it acts as itself, right? Like it keeps on working, and that's the beauty. And liberate your business works without consuming your life. That's like real success. Do you all agree or not, right? Where you aren't on a call explaining about who you are, what you do, how you can help people. You just create it once, people come, watch it, they understand who you are, what you do, why do you work, and who are the people you have helped. And if they feel they are able to connect with the code of honors, the value, vision, mission, principles, they are going to work with you. If not, they will not work with you. And the most important thing, what I believe is like changing your thinking, change your life. Do you all agree or not? To make unreasonable progress, it is all about our mindset has to be changed. And when we believe the things, it's possible, we will be able to achieve it. If you agree with it, tell me yes. Awesome. Now, ideal is not a hustle culture, it's a business architecture. Once the thinking is clear, the next question becomes obvious. How do I create maximum output with minimal input? If you just see what leverage really is all about, you create one system, repeatable results, one decision, compounding outcomes, one asset, disproportionate returns. That is why capital media code changes everything. Now it is all about one asset, repeated results, repeated outcome. And that is how like you can scale from 1 crore, 0 to 1 crore, 10 crores, 100 crores, $100,000, $1 million, 100 million, even a billion. No matter who you are, coach, business owner, doctor, product owner, service provider, you can apply this framework. The highest leverage today, everybody have access to like AI, right? Like the best tools, the chat GPT, the perplexity, the Google Gemini, the Claude, the Llama, the so many incredible tools. Do you all agree or not, right? And like videos, we all can create content, we can post it, we can run ads, we can post organic thing, and a right system to collect the leads. That's very important because when you don't have a system foundation, no matter how much hard you work, It's like building a house in the sand, right? If you build a house in the sand, you don't know how many days the house is going to be, right? Again, you need to construct. Whereas if you have a strong foundational system, that's when like you make huge progress. See, the goal isn't to work harder. The goal is to build something that works harder than you. That is what is the leverage. Videos builds trust. Social media creates organic, like you can use either paid or organic method to get more eyeballs. And AI is like a multiplier and it can help you in fast execution. Do you all agree or not? Now, whoever we have loved in our life, right? It's all because you have seen them a lot. And it is also told even in marketing, jo dikta hai wo bikta hai, in Hindi it's told, right? Let me translate in English. What is seen, what is heard, what people can feel, those are the things what people will buy, right? It's not you can be the world's best person at some specific problem which you can solve, specific solution, specific service you can give, but until like the world notices you, who you are, what you do, why you do, they will not be able to come and buy your product and service, right? Because you are not known. The how to make a huge impact is making sure that people know about who you are, what you do, and how you can add value to them, isn't it? And even the people who love us, right? They have seen us multiple times. Even if you see, we love our parents because we have seen them since so many years and years and years, right? And that's what it's all about. And together we can create a disproportionate output, and that's going to be the game changer. And VSL isn't just a video, it's a video sales letter. It is a taking a person from a point A to point B. Imagine you go to a shopping mall like a Big Bazaar, Mantri Mall, or like a Phoenix Mall, Reliance Mall, right? There is someone standing near the gate who comes with you, who takes you, who walk you through the entire mall, and who makes you purchase whatever you want, right? Like a concierge service, and they come and then you do the billing and then you go, right? And that is what exactly a video sales letter does. It is with the clarity, with the structure, with the clear thinking distill, your authority will be multiplied. Instead of explaining yourself on 100 people, you just explain once about what is your product, what is your service, whom do you help. Right people understand and like wrong people live. This alone saves years. The best part of VSL is it works 24 bar 7 without emotion, without fatigue. It pre-sells before the call. The most amazing thing. Now imagine you have to talk to like 1,000 people, right? How much duration will be a call, right? Let me know everyone. It'll be like 30 minutes to like 1 hour, right? Imagine if you have to explain everything about your product and service, it's going to be like 1 hour. Let's take it like 1 hour, okay? Now, if you just see 1,000 people into 1 hour is going to be 1,000 hours, right? Now, imagine you are working for 8 hours a day. And imagine even if you work like 30 days, right? Uh, in the whole, like every day, like you work. 8 into 30 is how much? 240 hours. Even if you work like the whole, like your whole day, right? Like 8 hours, you still have 240 hours and you still can only speak to um, 240 people, that's all. Whereas a video sales letter, once you convert, right, in half an hour video and 1 hour video, even if like 1,000 people watch it, your time is only just 1 hour. Isn't it amazing thing? Tell me amazing in the chat, right? Because you create, you don't need to repeat for every customer who you are, what you do, how you can help for the every prospect to convert to your customer. Now you just record it once. And then once you are able to explain everything, then like you can convert them in the end by telling them book a call if you are ready to invest in yourself, right? You know, we can work together, you want to partner with us, then it becomes very easy, simple, and people also know it's not like a charity or something. If I want to work, I have to pay, right? And it's a very calm way of selling, strategic and respectful. No chasing clients, no convincing, no discounting, all these uh, tricks. It's all about adding value. See, the goal is not about getting more views, it's about getting the influence, bringing the right people into your system. Now, imagine if you want to sell a car, you are not selling a car to someone who is 5 years or like 18, below 18 years, right? You are selling to someone who can afford like a BMW. Do you all agree or not? Imagine if I'm a BMW seller, I'll look for people who is about like 30 years, about 28 years, 35, 40 years, right? Who is working and who is a top entrepreneur, who should be at least making more than 10 lakhs a month, or who should working in a top in a senior role, right? And that is what it is, targeting a specific people. Now, if you see, the video sales letter has to be put out in this way, right? These are the four principles which you can note down. You have to showcase your status, your power, your credibility, and likingness. These are the four elements. The work depend by stacking all these things. That's when you create a massive influence, because people get paid based on the influence. See, status, why you do. Power, will this work? Credibility, is this real? Likingness, can I trust you? Who trusts you? Right? That's very important. Now, if you just see building an influence, especially with the video sales letter and high ticket offers, influence is not a persuasion trick. Influence is certainly stacked with multiple directions, right? A great VSL intentionally stacks all the four things. See, let me share with you in a very simple way. Yes, for status, demonstrate control over scale resource when people want, such as money or knowledge, right? Now, most of you are over here on this workshop so that you can earn more, you can gain more knowledge. Yes or no? Right? Second, power. When your audience follow your advice, you get a positive result, because when they implement, they get results that makes them happy. It makes me happy. C is credibility. Provide objective third party proof, proof that is hard to fake, like verified achievements and results, as I showed you, like real time, right? You can One can go to like YouTube and search all the people whom I met, they can watch it on Facebook, Instagram, right? Likingness, be authentic and relatable. People connect with those who share their values and personalities. Now, whoever is watching this, I believe like everyone wants to get the top 1% knowledge. You want to get to the top 1%. Do you all agree with it? Tell me yes, right? An influence ladder. It's all about, see, the short format, the content, the reels, the shorts can create little trust. Long format content is when the huge trust is built. That's when I built like the podcast, the interviews, and live streaming, right? And like the video sales letter, that's the ultimate level of influence, because people are not just investing 1 minute watching a reel, they are investing nearly 1 hour watching a complete video sales letter, the workshop, right? That's when like highest level of influence is created, and that is how exactly you have to build it. Now, status. Why should people listen to me? Now, you must have seen in the starting, I was sharing about the story, what I do. Now, status is all about positioning, right? What access others don't have, see pattern others can't, sit closer to power, knowledge, and results, proximity. Power, do this actually really work, right? Does it work for me, right? When you talk about that, people will be able to more relate and connect with you, right? Like small introductions, immediate clarity, micro results. Now you just see, what did I do in the starting? I told you to write down the goal, right? I told you to pause, write down why you want to make 1 crore. Then I told you write down 10 or 21 reasons why you want to reach the goal, right? The viewer does it and feels the pain of being stuck under whatever they are making, right? Not utilizing the full potential, how they can go to next level. And these are the things, and video sales letter clearly articulates, right? And clearly reframes confusions to like instant clarity. Power is not dominance, Power is results of obedience. And credibility, the most important thing. Does the person do what he is talking about? Now, when I'm talking about video sales letter, am I first implementing it for myself, right? It's a tick mark. Have I helped others to do it? Tick mark. Have other people told about it? Tick mark. Have I learned from the best people? Tick mark, right? Like that, you have to stack credibility. And that is what it's the most important, right? Like public podcast interviews, recognized guest, right? Documented frameworks, you can share it with people which anyone can verify. Even now, if anybody wants to verify whether I've interviewed a billionaire or not, they can just go to YouTube and see, right? Whether am I trustworthy or not, they can go to like Trustpilot and see, right? Like that, it becomes very simple. And that is how exactly like you can use it to make a world a better place to live. And fourth, the most important is likingness. Do I feel safe working with you? Right? Do you understand me? Am I feeling relaxed, feeling as a human? It's not like some scripted way. These are the most important thing, because credibility in a VSL looks like the frameworks comes from real conversations, not theory. And you can watch your interviews yourself, screenshots, clips, not just hype. Credibility is like objective reality people can verify without trusting you. That's the key. And if you see like Steve Jobs, right, the person who invented like Apple, he told great products are bought, not sold, right? People go in a line. If you just see every year when iPhone 17, 17 Pro Max came, people are like running, right? When it was launched, I believe in the October or like September, right? And it's that's the most important thing. That is what even you have to do, right? You have to make people buy, not sell them. And VSL, it's not hard selling. It's about all about attracting the right people, clearly articulating your idea, your thoughts, and telling how you can help your ideal customers win. And that's the leverage with dignity and without like stress, how you can grow. See, wisdom. If you see like Naval Ravikant tells, do what you love to do, what makes you feel like work to others, feel like play to you, right? The play to you, you will always win. For me, I realized very early on, I love to speak. I love to have conversation. It looks like a play. It doesn't look like a work, right? I can get to meet like best people in the world, like interviews, podcast. I love making videos, video sales letters. I've done like hundreds of videos on YouTube, Facebook, right? And everything is a kind of like a micro video sales letters. Now I'm doing this as well, right? You can see that proof. When someone feels like a play, then you what others may not feel like a play, right? Others will feel like it is work. That's why they cannot work. For me, it looks like a play, right? Like a video game kind of thing. And that's why I love to do it. And that is what you also have to adopt for. And finding your niche, right? It's all about three things: your passion, problem, and like profit. You have to figure out what are you truly passionate, what is the one big problem you can solve, and profit, because without profit, there is no business. And that's how like you make it. See, to make unreasonable progress, here is another action step which I'll tell you. Success is scientific. You have to write down to make 1 crore, $100,000. First, you have to figure out how you will make like 10 lakhs per month, right? And taking that small incremental actions, and that is what will help you out. And the second thing is practicing radical adaptability. See, in today's world, AI is like shifting so fast, it's growing exponentially. It's all about, am I solving the problem? Am I providing the happiness? I'm saving the customer's time. You have to write down these things, right? And you have to analyze, what am I actually doing? And once you are able to understand, that's when you will be able to empower more people. And here are the business principles for you to reach whatever your dream is. Number one, identity shift. See, if you have to become the person to make $100,000, 1 crore business, you cannot have that small mindset of making 10 lakhs or like $10,000 identity. Your identity has to be increased. Do you all agree or not, right? You have to change your environment, your surrounding, change your wallpaper in your phone, like your laptop, surround yourself with people who are having bigger thinking. As Tony Robbins also tells, you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your identity. Do you all agree with it? Tell me yes in the chat. Awesome. Principle 2, your vocabulary. Words change biochemistry, right? Humiliating is like suffering, annoying is like solvable, right? You speak, like as I told, use less of ifs and buts. It's all about taking action. Whether you're going to do it, tell yes, right? If you're not doing taking action, tell no. There is nothing called like in middle, right? People have to be very clear and honest with themselves. When they try to lie, sometimes people think, oh, I'm winning, right? Ultimately, when someone lies, the first thing is they are losing for themselves, right? Before you making fool of others, you fool yourself. Be 100% truthful to you. Third is adaptability. The animals who adopts win, right? If you just see so many species in the world, whoever have adopted to new changes, new climates, new temperature, they are able to win. Whoever are not able to adopt, they will be left behind. Fourth, profit. Don't do any business when there is no profit. Profit is like a oxygen. Do you all agree or not, right? That's the most important pillar. Newton's third law tells, for every action, there should be equal and opposite reaction. For everything, whether you are doing marketing, you have spent time, for whatever you are doing, there should be a ROI, there should be an outcome. That is what is the goal. And principle 5 is like negotiation. You don't get what you deserve, you get what you have influenced and negotiated for. In life, many people think, I have worked very hard, I wake up, I do this, everything, right? But do you all agree or not? You don't get what you deserve, even though you may have the best marks in your school, college, topper, 10 CGPA, everything, but you are like barely surviving. Do you all agree or not? You get what you are influenced and how do you negotiate with the people, right? That is what matters. You see the Google CEO, Sundar Pichai, to like Satya Nadella, the Microsoft, right? They are known for like influencing, negotiating, high level strategic thinking. And principal sex focus. Distraction skills more business than competition. You have to be focused on solving one problem for one specific client and help them get results. Principle 7, repetition. One right action repeated endlessly. Now, see, imagine I'm from Bengaluru. If I have to go to like Himalaya mountain, it is simple. I have to take right foot, left leg, right leg, left leg. If I take that action for some millions of times, I can go to like Himalaya mountain. Only thing is the direction has to be right, right? If I take the wrong direction from Bangalore, I will go to like Kanyakumari. Do you all agree or not? Right? It's all about like repeating. It's simple. If it works for me, it will work for anyone. Now, as I told you, direction from Bangalore, right? And it's like math. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. It is for me also, it is same. Whether I'm in Bangalore, whether you are in Delhi, whether you are in America. Do you all agree or not? Right? 2 plus 3 is same for everyone. And that is what, like, right? Repetition. Resilience, right? You should be having that prudence, faith. You should believe in yourself. I am the resilient king, right? And I want to work with kings and queens like you, right? And that's how you have to be. And principle 9 is ownership, right? You have to take that ownership. The bigger the responsibility, the ownership you take, the bigger the output, the bigger the impact you will be able to make. And principle 9 is like make more to give more. See, this is one of the most important out of 9 things. Why do most people stay broke is they are itself in like the survival mode. They are not there to impact, help people, make a world a better place to live. When you have this mindset, I want to empower someone's life, right? Giving to the 10% to the spiritual cause or like charity. When you are helping them, you have a life purpose, a bigger goal than yourself. If you see, most of the people, whether in India or in the world, they're like very selfish to themselves. Do you all agree or not? Right? They're only thinking about themselves, their family, their kids, their upliftment. You will never be able to become rich or like impactful if you're not empowering others' life, if you're not transforming others' lives. By doing that, you will be like more fulfilled by giving more, so that you will always, because there is a law of karma, law of universe, right? If you do good, you'll always get good. And donating, doing the right things, that's very, very important. And that's how you will be able to reach your goal of making $100,000, 1 crore and above, by not just luck, by having a predictable way. And what exactly is the AI growth ecosystem where AI comes? See, will help you design the entire video sales letter for your niche, right? Help you write the copy for the sales page, like the emails, the WhatsApp automation, and everything. AI can do that, right? And we are the AI ecosystem partner who helps you how you can market, how you can create your video sales letter, what to tell, what not to tell, how to speak to your prospect after they watch the video, so that you can convert them into a high paying client, selling high ticket offers and product and services. If you are in India, the minimum what we recommend is like you have to have a product which is 1 lakh and above. If you don't have any experience, with little experience, you can go with 50,000, but what we recommend is 1 lakh and above product. If you are like someone in like USA, what we will recommend is, if you are in US, have a product size of like at least $5,000 and then like $10,000, because in US it's like 7 times bigger economy than India, right? People have 7x more purchase power, and that is what I recommend, because this system works. It attracts, it qualifies, and it converts automatically your prospects into client. And you speak only to like the right decision makers, buyers, and serious people who have that intent, who have that fat wallets, who is ready to invest in themselves. This removes push motivation. Sales become more like a pull, and it's more like a serving game. And it's all about setting your goal, control your direction, determine your speed. As I told you, from Bangalore to Himalaya mountain, if you have to go, it's all about you have put the direction and you determine your speed, right? How you want to go. If you go through walk, it is going to take you a few months. If you take car or a bike, few days. If you take a flight, it is just few hours. Jet, few minutes. And that is what it's all about. A VSL can make you unreasonable progress. Now imagine someone talking to 1,000 customers, it'll take them 1,000 hours. Now a video sales letter will do like 90% of heavy lifting for you, right? And that's how you can have an unreasonable progress, right? How you can make 10x impact is by using leverage. Now you have like two paths, right? Now whatever you have learned, how to go about what to do, now we are there to serve you. The first path is slow line, right? Like you keep pushing yourself, keep plateauing, stay where you are in your comfort zone, and it'll take you like 3 years, 5 years, 10 years to figure out, right? As the time goes, you will learn through your mistakes. And the second one, what I recommend everyone is like the fast lane. Design, leverage, scale calmly. See, from the time when I was in school, I always learned from the best teachers, from my friends, right? I always surrounded myself with the smartest boys and girls. Because I surrounded with them, I got opportunity to learn from them. Even in the exam also they helped me, right? I wouldn't be where I'm right now. I got like 10 like 8.8 CGPA, but I learned from people who got 10 CGPA, right? They helped me in exam, right? Because of them I'm here right now. Now even this longevity education, I'm not a doctor. I got that opportunity to learn from people who are in the fast lane, right? I am not a billionaire, but I got opportunity to learn from billionaires because I choose the fast lane. If I can do it, even you can also do it. You just have to believe in yourself, because success has two choices. The ignorant approach, you can tell that, hey, Akshay just did the Photoshop, he's scamming, he was lucky, he has rich parents. The mindset closes up, right? When you use those vocabulary. See, most people, if you see, they hate, right? So many people. That's why they don't progress. If you see, like the great people, they are always humble. They have that gratitude mindset. If he is doing, I can also do it. What if I can learn from him, right? This mindset opens more opportunities and like more growth. Do you all agree or not? Right, tell me yes if you agree with it. If somebody is doing better than you can intrinsically feel that you are ways superior. Now you want them to hate you subconsciously. If you want to change that belief, what can I learn? That's when like you'll make more progress. When I met all these millionaires, billionaires, these top experts, top marketers, I always had that intent. What can I learn from them? How I can share that message? Because I believe in that real knowledge club, the top 1% knowledge I learn and I will share with my community, my people, right? People who are in the community, right? And that's how I can empower others, because not everyone can get an opportunity to have conversation with those people, nor this thing, right? And that is what it's all about. See, the cost of waiting for certainty, risk of trying versus like what if. See, we tell ourselves we are prudent. In reality, we are prioritizing comfort over potential. Many people have huge potential, but they're like postponing. I will do it in 2026, like August 15th, like Christmas, New Year, right? Something, they're giving excuses to themselves. In reality, waiting for guaranteed outcome is a strategy for stagnation. Life of what ifs is heavier than life of what if I have tried. If you see the biggest regret, if you just go and ask someone, like life expectancy of people in India is 72 for male, and women tend to live longer, 76 years. If you go and ask someone in their deathbed, what is your biggest regret? Then they should not, what I believe is one should not tell, what if I would have done in 2026? What if I would have taken that risk leveraging AI, creating content? Now, see, it is very important, not just for you. Imagine when you have children, right, in next 3 5 years, and some of you have children as well. And when they ask you, dad, mom, what did you do? How was your childhood? You have to have interesting things to talk about. Do you all agree or not? Imagine when my kids ask me, right, I'll be like, I'll share with them so many interesting things. When I was like in so and so years, when I was 18 years, I had the world's best spiritual Sadguru. By the age by the age 27, like by the age 25, I got opportunity to interview the biggest billionaires. I got opportunity to meet the best people. I got opportunity to go to US, Dubai, traveling the world, empowering people, right? And that is what I want you to think about, right? With the open mindedness. And the most important thing is what I truly believe is, who want to work with me, the more important thing is, it's not the intelligence, the character, right? Because I don't want to work with someone who is not ready to implement, not ready to execute, who does not have long-term mindset. Because business takes lot of time, effort. It's not going to be like a rosy thing, right? With life is not with full of roses. There'll be like ups and downs, but the only thing is, if you're persistent, if you're humble, if you have gratitude, like you will be able to grow to like next level, right? And that is what it is all about, having that long-term thinking mindset and having that good character. That's more important than anything else. Do you all agree or not, right? Even for marriages also, people tell, right? It's better to get married to a farmer than someone who is making like a lot of money as well, right? And that's what I truly believe, and that's what I'm also seeing who can implement, who have lot of hunger, and we can help you out. If you see the summary, the audit checklist, having a good character is more important than intelligence. Relationships. Do you invest in people or like just accumulating? Are you ready to give like to charities? Reputation. Do you build a pattern of reliability, simplicity, right? Do you have a great product and service where you can empower more people? Are you an action taker, right? You need a push motivation or pull motivation. I don't want anyone who needs a push motivation. I need only people who are like pull, right? Action. Do you speak? Are you true to yourself, right? And are you consistent more than anything, right? And if you have all these qualities, I invite you to book a call with us, right? I'm giving a private strategy call where if you are able to relate and connect with the video sales letter, and if you're able if we are able to help you grow to like next level, right? A simple math. Now you just imagine, right? Some of you will be thinking how to reach like 1 crore. It's all about you just imagine if you have a product of like 1 lakh, all you need to service 100 people, right? And if you do that, the math is very simple, and that is what like we designed. Now imagine if you're watching from international countries, if you want to make $100,000 and you have a product for $5,000. All you need is 20 customers, right? And it's as simple as it, right? Do you all agree or not? Understanding the math is like the most important. That is what like we help you build that entire system, and we help you within like 30 to 60 days like to set up everything and give you so that you drive traffic to that system and like convert your prospects into buyers, and like you help them scale to next level. And that is how like you will grow, you will help people in a smarter way. On this call, I'll map out based on your offer who you are, what you're doing, how you can reach your goals. And there is no pressure, no obligation, only clarity, right? And decide if we work together. See, and also and that open-mindedness that it's an investment needed. It's not like going to be for free or something. If you have to work with us, only book the call if you have the ability to invest time as well as like money, and you have some resources, testimonials, case studies, and you know what you do and whom you can help, right? It's for them. And what is enjoy is yours, what is left is for like others. And as Peter Diamandis tells, when you live with gratitude, you also tend to like live 10 to 15 years longer than the average person. Serving when you have right systems, that's how you will be able to empower more people. And that's how you can make unreasonable progress. If we have to conclude all the things what we have learned till now, results comes by showing up, taking responsibility, designing leverage. And congratulations, you have come until the end of today's like the workshop. You already have taken the first step towards your goal and being here. Right now, you can book the call if you want us to help you out to lay out a great video sales letter, funnel system, and in AI implementation service, and with our software where we help you out everything, right? Handhold you and support you so that you reach your goal. It's not just one way, you also have to implement. We'll give you the strategy, we'll help you execute, because your win is our win, right? Because we are the growth ecosystem partner, GEP, right? When you win, we win. Your success is our success. Your happiness is my happiness. When you make a lot of money, we'll be happy. When you are not able to become successful, we are never going to be happy, right? And to be successful, you got to give a chance to yourself. That is the key. And we'll end with this affirmation. You can take your right hand up, place it on your heart, and just tell, right? I'm going to dream so big. People think I'm crazy. I'll never be afraid to fail. I'll never think anything is impossible to me because it becomes impossible for me. I will have a mindset of abundance, never think of scarcity. Right talent will be attracted by your obsession and inspiration. These are some of my greatest lessons what I learned from Naveen Jain, right? And it's all about thinking, guys, right mindset. When Naveen Jain went from India with $50 to going to US to build such a big company, right? 30, $40 billion company. Now imagine reaching 1 crore or $100,000 is just 0.00001% things what billionaires have achieved, right? By applying these frameworks and learnings, what I shared with you from all the great people, I'm pretty much sure reaching your goals becomes easy. Do you all agree or not? Right? That's how you can make 10 years goal. You can shrink it down into like 1 year. And even Elon Musk tells that most people overestimate what they can do and underestimate what they can do it in less time. It's all about applying the 80-20 rule, doing the 20% action which can give you 80% results. And that is what I've shared. I'm super excited to serve you in the best possible way. Looking forward to serve you, talking to you soon. Thank you so much. Namaste, guys. Book your call and have a great day. And also let us know what are your three biggest takeaways. What is the biggest learning you have learned? Right? Book your call, message us. Looking forward to know that.